Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy National Video Game Day, everybody.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to look it up to see,
Mm-hmm.
and today's National Video Game Day, so
That's
go play
fun.
some Fortnite. That's what I'll be doing.
Love that. Oh my gosh.
Got to.
I'm not too into video games, but honestly, I think it's because I don't give myself time to be doing that.
Yeah.
But I wish I did. I kind
Yeah.
of have, I have been wanting to start a game. I don't know if you've heard of Dreamlight Valley.
No, I don't think so.
It's I know it's on Switch and I wanted to get it on Switch, but it's like people say it's like a cross between Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing,
I
but it's
see.
also Disney.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So I don't know. I keep hearing things about it and I want to play it, but
Yeah.
I don't. But like every time I get a game, I get it and I play it for one day and I don't go back.
We'll just
So
play it for a second day.
I know.
Just because I know. I I mean, honestly, I can really get into a game, but it has to be a good game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, like but the problem is with me when I get into a game, I won't stop playing it. Like I remember when Trover Saves the Universe is such a niche game,
Oh, never heard of it.
but it is so addicting. It's like by the Rick and Morty people,
Mm.
and I physically could not put the game down until I beat the whole thing. It was actually
What do you
bad.
do?
So you have to save the universe.
Oh, okay.
You're Trover and you have to save the
Okay.
universe.
Yeah.
You have to like go meet up with the alien gods and they tell you
Okay.
little things that you have to do that's going to save the universe. And you have to
Okay.
like beat levels and there's
Yeah.
like you have to collect things
Gotcha. Yeah.
to like yeah, it's really fun. So if you
That
guys have
I
never played a
mean,
fun game, Trover Saves the Universe is so fun and you will be addicted.
he said if you've never played a fun game.
Like genuinely. Cuz sometimes for me, I
Mhm.
don't like games like Animal Crossing because I don't like to work in the game.
Yeah, see, I think that's what it is too, and I keep picking games like that.
Mm. Well, you don't like to work. So
Right. So like maybe I need a game.
that's what I'm saying. I think you have the wrong game for yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I like, I like Fortnite, so that's a kill game, but that is a
Yeah.
stress reliever for me. But the Trover Saves the Universe is like not a kill game.
Yeah.
You might have to defeat like one alien, but like,
I'll look into it. I'll see if
listen,
I can get a game
I think it's a
for
good one.
I got to get something for National Video Game Day. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
mhm. Mhm.
Um, we did go see some movies.
Yes, we
Two.
did. We did.
Two since the last time we saw you. The first
Mhm.
one, Leviticus.
Leviticus. Oh my gosh. That one,
Incredible.
I loved Leviticus.
Same. So good.
It
Like
was very, it was like heartbreaking, but also like so, like,
heartwarming at the
heart, what?
same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heartbreak slash warm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it. It
Hmm.
was so good. I love, because it was also a horror movie. And I love when a horror movie just like really has a story, you know?
Yes.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
it was so good.
Yeah.
Incredible. Also, we saw it during Pride Month, and that's the best kind of movie to see
Yeah.
during Pride Month.
Oh,
So
definitely.
it's no longer Pride Month, but definitely if you can, go see Leviticus.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because
Would recommend.
definitely.
Yeah.
The second movie
Oh
would
my
a
God.
lot less recommend.
Yeah. The second one we saw was the death of Robin Hood, and
I didn't really know anything going in.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. I don't like. See, and me and Taylor, we liked different parts of the movie.
Yeah, I thought that was so
So the
funny.
part, the part that I hated, is the part that you liked.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
yeah.
so yeah, I just hate movies where it's like, was it a horror genre? Like, what was the genre of this
No,
one?
it
I don't
was
even know.
adventure slash thriller.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I hate movies where like they're just killing people and like you can see it in graphic detail. And I'm like, I don't need to be seeing that. I'm so
Yeah, I
sorry. I
like seeing
don't.
that.
I really don't need to be seeing it. And I don't want to be seeing it.
Yeah, I really like that.
But that was there was a lot of that.
I feel like there was not really a lot of that.
There was a lot.
I feel like there was a lot in the first quarter.
The first 45 minutes, like, it was a long time.
I was just sitting, and then after that, literally nothing ever happened again.
And then the actual story started. Like, damn. Literally,
No,
they
you're
started
right.
this movie killing people. And then I was like, okay, what is happening? Where's the story? Who are these people? And then they finally get to the story. And Taylor's like, I don't like it anymore.
I
Like,
actually sound like a psychopath. Listen, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say. The vibes off. Hugh Jackman and the makeup and hair team, I mean,
Yeah.
they killed it.
Yeah, honestly, him, like, Robin Hood looked like Edward Teach Black Bear.
Black Bear.
Beard. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My subconscious is.
I know, it's always on Black Bear.
Okay, anyway. Blackbeard from Our Flag Means Death specifically.
Yes.
He looked a lot
Taika,
like him. Yes.
He did.
Just because I think it was just the hair.
It
And the
absolutely.
beard,
And
really.
also he was pretty tan.
Yeah.
Like their fits were kind of similar.
Yeah, it was very much giving that.
Yeah.
So.
It was, yeah, the hair and the makeup was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The prosthetics, I mean, that I will give it to them. And like I have to say, the killing scenes, honey, they killed it. They did. It looked very real.
It did.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like props to the people who were working on that movie, but I still didn't love it. Sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. Anywho,
Yeah.
more movies to come. Some really big ones are coming out soon.
You know
so
what else
I'm
we saw?
so excited. Oh, what?
Disclosure Day. Did we?
Oh
Talk
my
about
God!
that?
No. No, we also saw Disclosure Day.
Yeah, we also saw Disclosure Day. So
I forgot.
Three
I
movies.
actually forgot.
Yeah. That one, it was good. It was like not. I don't know. I feel like the story was like really cool and everything, but I think it had potential to be better.
I really liked it. I really liked it. I think the problem with like a movie like Disclosure Day is like me and you really go deep in on this stuff every single week.
Yeah.
So like I feel like to the commoner that was an incredible movie.
Right.
But like you can't talk to a pro about an alien. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're the pro.
Yeah.
In this case. So
True.
but like I thought like to be such a big concept to have to face in one movie, I thought that he did pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
mean,
I could understand they gave enough story. Like I wish the ending was better, but that's almost every movie for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I rated it like really high. I can't remember, but 4 or 4.5. I really liked it.
Yeah. I don't remember what I rated it.
And
but...
the reveal of him was incredible. I did love.
That was pretty.
I want to know if that man was real. I'm sure he was.
What do you mean?
Like physical.
Like a person? Like what do you mean? Real?
Like not CGI.
Like someone in a costume or like a prop?
Yeah, either. I just want to know if he's physical or like computer.
I bet it was real.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But I like want to dig into like the making of him and see because I hope he was real. He looked really cool.
Yeah.
Really freaking cool.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
We're not gonna spoil, but
no. But I feel like you know. If you've seen the trailer, you know. But so good.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll happen soon. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, I have one more thing.
Oh.
Speaking of aliens, Dutch Bros today. Not when you're listening to this, but I had to just say that they literally gave me and Savannah the cutest stickers. I think personally made for me and Savannah.
Yeah, no, they're perfect.
It is a UFO abducting a cat, and the cat is holding on to the little Dutch Bros drinks. And yeah, it's just so cute. I want to put it in here somewhere because they gave me some extra stickers. So
what?
I was gonna put it in the stew.
They gave you extra ones.
Yeah.
Did you ask?
Oh yeah. Always ask, guys. The worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the stew, but
love it.
Shout out Dutch Bros for that because it's beautiful. Beautiful. Anything else for the people, Savannah?
No. Let's pull a tarot card.
It's tarot time.
I do want to mention I got some new tarot cards recently. It was just calling to me, right? I was like, I need to like get a new tarot deck just like to keep at my house because these ones are kept here. And so I went to this little shop, and first of all, we need to go to this shop together because it's 100%. Like has all these like witchy little things, and it's like it's so cool in there. I didn't even know it existed, and it's just in our city, like downtown.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
Yeah. It but I was looking at a few different tarot decks that they had there, and this one that I got, it just stood out to me because it was called Mysteries Tarot.
Shout out us.
Literally. And it really was a mystery because all of them had stuff on the back of them and stuff, like a description and everything or pictures. This had nothing. So I was like, what even is this? Okay. Well, what did we pull?
I'm a little bit shook right now
Why?
because I think that this is the third time that we've pulled this card this week. Let me
This
know.
week.
The Nine of Wands.
You mean this month or what do you mean?
No, I mean this literal week. Like you on your TikTok.
Oh. Oh.
And the night before you made that TikTok, I pulled a card out of the deck and it was this one. I'm not kidding. And now this is the third time. And also, no, this is the fourth time that this card is being found because yesterday, as we all know, I have my Create Your Own Tarot deck, right? And I had given my friend Dina some cards to color for me because she's one of the main ones that have worked on it with us. And she was like, I've only been able to color one. Which one was it? It was the Nine of Wands. So, and I just pulled it again.
Well, we are gonna. I pulled out the special book for this one. Okay, we got the Tarot Companion book instead of the little booklet that it comes with because we need the little extra.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot here, so I'm gonna.
We'll bear with you.
We're just gonna go with it. So the upright Nine of Wands.
No, actually, it's not upright.
Oh,
it's reversed.
Was it reversed every time though?
No, it was just reversed this time. But I think we should do the reversed.
Okay.
I mean, I guess theoretically, I don't know if it was reversed when Dina did it because she just handed it to me.
I don't know. I mean, some people don't even take into account reversed or upright, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one are you choosing? Reversed. Okay.
If I had to pick.
All right. Okay, when the Nine of Wands is reversed, you endure strong opposition, which seems unfair. You put in hard work but receive little thanks in return. You give your all, but it still doesn't seem to be enough. So you may be at the mercy of an unreasonable boss or demanding children, friends, or clients. The situation is demotivating, so you become fixed on getting through tasks without enjoying the aspects of your work that used to be satisfying. Equally, you could be the one who's obstinate and inflexible in your attitude. The reversed card can also show issues with boundaries. Someone may be invading your territory. In relationships, you may be dealing with an individual who's acting defensively because you are veering into an uncomfortable territory for them.
That is a lot. Okay. No, honestly, I do feel like I relate to some of that, though.
Ooh,
so.
It's not good.
Well, that's life, baby. Not all the tarot cards are good.
Yeah.
But that's
I was starting to read the upright part, and of course that one is like the
yeah.
total opposite. So it's like,
yeah,
dang.
Yeah, but you don't get to choose the cards. The cards choose
You're right,
you.
You're right. Okay.
Listen, it's okay. All the weeks can't be good, because then that wouldn't be real.
See, sometimes they need to really put you in your place.
Exactly. And also, before you tell me a story, I have to show the people, if you're watching the video, I have a new little fancy box. And it is, in fact, an evil eye, if you're not watching the video. And inside of it, today, it holds my squishy.
We love it.
Yeah, but no, I had to get the evil eye. It was just too fire, honestly. And we got to keep the evil eye with us to, ward off all the evil.
Yeah.
So.
All the evil that we just read about.
Exactly.
In that card. Damn.
Exactly.
It basically said, yeah, you're going through it. Sorry.
Yeah. But you know what that means? It's only up from here, baby.
I guess.
No, it does.
It says work through it.
Yeah.
Work through
you got
it.
It says you got it, Bookie.
All right.
Well, story time.
Okay. So I have a vampire story to tell.
Yay!
And actually, I have talked about this previously.
Okay.
So, I have talked about it, but it wasn't. First of all, it wasn't like recent at all. It was episode 20.
Dang.
So if you did not listen to episode 20, or if you forget, like I did,
Well, that has been about 250 episodes ago.
exactly,
So,
like, let me remind you of this story. And also, I will say I did do a bit of a deeper dive on this, because in that other episode, it was kind of like me touching on a few different vampire stories.
oh, okay.
So
Cool.
this is going to be just this. I also want to shout out, um, I did have this story come up in my mind again from a TikTok I saw
Oh, okay.
from Camaro Watson on TikTok. And honestly, like, I need to just shout him out, because a lot of his TikToks that I've been seeing have been like right up our alley, like showing all like stuff about vampires, like paranormal things.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
His
I got to
videos
check
are
him
great.
out.
Yeah, his videos are great. So anyway, this one is the story of John and Wayne Carter, or the Carter brothers.
Okay. The name rings a bell, but
Okay.
that's literally it.
Yeah. The Carter brothers from New Orleans.
Okay. Exciting.
So, their story starts kind of when they get found out.
T.
Unfortunately for them. So, it's during the Great Depression. The city of New Orleans was, not doing great, just like the rest of the US. But unlike other cities, people in New Orleans, they had to watch out for the vampires.
Yes, they did. They did.
Like, I feel like that's like pretty much the hub for vampires.
100%.
Like, what other?
Like, if you're a vampire, you're in New Orleans. If you're in America, at least.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so one night, it's 1932. It's, just quiet on the street until you hear a young girl frantically running and screaming down the street.
Not good.
She's running down Royal Street, and she's covered in blood.
Oh, very not good.
And she happens to run into a police officer.
Bless up.
So that's good, yeah. So she was panicked, and she told him what had happened to her. She said that she was taken and tied up by two brothers along with other victims.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. And she said that they were held captive in their house and that they were drinking their blood.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And so she ended up getting to like escape, because they were like not as good at, they didn't tie her up as good as the other ones, basically. And she was able to get loose. So the police officer, he's just standing there. He's like, okay, girl, like, I don't know if I believe you, but he did follow her back to the house. That she said, yeah, this is where I was, this is where they held me captive. And so they get there, and it's the house owned by the Carter brothers. This is where they find the other victims, just as the girl had described.
So now he has to believe her.
Mm-hmm. So there were 4 other victims, and they were all tied to chairs in one of the rooms.
Oh my God.
Their wrists were wrapped with bandages, and they were still wet and stained with blood. And there were also 2 other bodies wrapped in blankets in another room. Mm-hmm. So the brothers left, so their schedule, kind of, they left every day just before daybreak and returned every evening just before dark.
I wonder why.
So, and they were dock workers.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they were doing all day, which is crazy to, like, literally you're there for that many hours. It's crazy.
Right. That's terrible.
Like, is that normal dock worker hours?
Probably. I feel like that just sounds like a hard job.
Yeah,
Low-key.
it does. But anyway, so they would be out all day. And then they returned, they would take the bandages off of their victims and reopen the wounds and drink the blood.
Ew.
So they would pour it into cups, pour the blood into cups, and then drink it.
I think it's really mind blowing to me that vampires are real. You know?
Or so you think.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Who knows?
Like, oh.
Then they would redress the wounds with fresh bandages. And they didn't really speak to their victims at all and didn't seem concerned at all for their like well-being at all. Because they're like, well, you're just food to us.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, unfortunately.
And so they had gone out and like went on their normal schedule that day that the girl had escaped. So they were not aware that she had escaped, basically. So they continued their routine as usual, and the police waited for them to return home. When they came home, they were quickly apprehended, and then they confessed almost immediately.
Oh, okay. Well,
they're like, yeah, we did it. We're vampires.
I mean, honestly, it's not like they could deny it if they were already in their house, you know, like they'd already seen everything. Yeah. It's not like, no, I'm not a vampire. No.
Yeah, I mean, they could, but...
I mean, I guess.
So yeah, they confessed almost immediately, and they said they were vampires, and they actually begged to be executed.
Well, how does that work?
Because they were like, if we are released, then we're gonna keep having to kill. So, just kill us.
Okay. I guess.
Cause yeah, like they obviously need the blood to survive, so they're like, just we're better off gone.
Rest in peace.
So they were tried as serial killers and convicted.
Wow.
And then eventually executed.
How? In a stake through the heart?
No. Like, I don't know.
That's just interesting. Like, isn't that the only way to really kill a vampire? That's what I'm saying, you know?
Yeah, but this is like the legal system.
Oh, you're right. I mean, I'm sure there's death by stake to the heart. In some state out there. Like Texas, oh probably.
In Louisiana.
They just go to Texas for the trial.
Oh my god. So they, in one version of the story, because there's like different iterations, but in one version of the story, they were executed together and placed in the same crypt.
Oh.
But then a year later, their bodies were exhumed, but there were no bodies to be found.
Dun, dun, dun.
They disappeared from the grave. In another version of the story, one brother died first and was buried, and then when the second one died, they opened the crypt to lay him down in there too, and the other brother was no longer there.
Dun, dun, dun. Either way, missing in action.
Yeah, basically. So in both stories, the locals were scared that the vampires are now on the loose again.
Of course. They better be scared.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it is also rumored that one of their victims was actually turned into a vampire and became a killer himself. And he killed over 400 people.
Oh my god. That's a lot.
So, after this whole story, were they actually real? Or is this just a story?
You tell me.
There's no definitive proof actually. Because there's no real record of them of a lot of this story. So there's no court records of them being arrested or put into trial in New Orleans.
Okay.
And there's also no record that they were executed by the state.
Okay.
So this could just be an urban legend, or is it real and they somehow got rid of it? I don't know.
Right. I mean, also we know how common fires are. Like fire could have happened and destroyed the papers of it. Yeah. Like if that happens all the time. Or like, if it really was like if they actually thought it was a vampire situation, maybe they were like, it's legal, but it like wasn't actually when they were doing all that. I feel like that's possible.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Like, what's illegal?
Mm.
Them being vampires?
No. Like, I'm saying, like, maybe they made up that legal story, like that they took it to court when they in reality like handled it more.
No,
like,
I see.
Like like pitchfork style.
Yes. That's true. Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
And another part of this, which could just be like semantics, the fact that I said that they were tried as serial killers.
Yeah,
serial killer was not a term until like the 70s.
Okay, I was gonna ask you that because I did know that to be a fact.
Yeah.
And did they even kill more than 3 people? Like, I thought there was only 2 bodies. Like, yes, I know they had other bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
but the serial killer definition is 3 or more bodies.
Yeah.
So
that part.
So I see.
Could either be wrong or it's just like somebody just made this all up.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
But yeah. I don't know what
like when you were in New Orleans. Like, did they any tours that you went on like talk about this at all? Because Savannah did go to New Orleans.
I feel like they did talk about them. Yeah, like it is a like big story.
Yeah, big.
There. Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what to believe, honestly. But I mean, if there was going to be vampires anywhere, it would be there. And Vampire Brothers, that doesn't really shock me too bad. So I feel like stranger things have happened.
Yeah. And I did read another thing saying that they a reason if this did actually happen, a reason they were probably caught and that she escaped and everything is that they were like kind of more lax with everything and they were like, oh no, we're gonna get away with it, like we don't really care. They were too
cocky.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
because right before the Great Depression it was actually like New Orleans in particular was doing so good.
That makes sense.
And everybody came there and like they were all like having a good time. Like, I don't know, the economy was really good and nobody had too many cares.
Yeah.
And it was an easy spot for vampires to go and get people because people were more trusting almost.
Yeah.
Of other people and like
yeah,
stuff like that. But anyway.
Dang.
Yeah.
Somebody let me know. Wait, I mean, honestly, if the story is real, y'all let me know, brothers. What's their names?
The Carter brothers.
Hit me up.
John and Wayne.
John Wayne Gacy? Just kidding.
Oh.
John and Wayne Carter.
Do you think
come out on the podcast?
You think they're still alive?
I mean, yeah. If they're real, yeah, I do think they're still alive. That's not that. That's like 100 years ago. Vampires live for thousands of years.
Do you think they're still in New Orleans?
No, I don't.
Or maybe what if they moved away and went back?
Now they could be there today, but I definitely think they moved away.
I feel like if I was a vampire, that's what I would do. I'd just like move away and then come back.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I'd always come back home
until people like forget about you a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. They're probably making their way back right now. Carter brothers, we're watching you. Mm-hmm. We're watching you.
Yep.
Listen, you know how I feel about a story that don't have no answers. I just want the answers. I mean,
none of ours have answers, really.
You're so right. And that's just straight up facts. And the
only facts we have.
I'm going to tell you another story that we don't have many answers for because that's why we're here. Yeah. But this one maybe has a few more. Okay. It's funny that we were talking about aliens earlier because of Disclosure Day because I have for you another alien story.
Oh,
I'm on a really big alien kick right now. Sorry about it.
Okay.
And like in my mind, I'm like, does that mean that they're getting close to me? Like they're coming to get me soon? I hope so. Aliens. Come get me.
It's just in your head, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the story actually made it, well, let me get into it. So I have for you the legend of Audrey and Debbie Hewins. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
So they're twins, and they've had some encounters with aliens. And there's no real way to just like intro this. We're jumping right off the diving board into the deep end. So it is the mid 1970s, and Audrey and Debbie Hewins are twins who are 5 years old. They were born in Oxford, Maine, but they moved when they were like babies to Athens, Ohio, and that's where they grew up, spent all their childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And one night, as they're laying in bed in Athens, Ohio, just trying to fall asleep like a normal night, all of a sudden, the girls hear the sound of somebody talking in another room, but it's like not their parents.
Right. Okay.
It's like a voice they've never heard before, and it also doesn't really sound like they're speaking English. They're speaking, but they're not understanding
Right.
like what is being said at all. And they were 5, so maybe it's a big word for Elmo, but maybe they couldn't understand what was being said.
Right. Right.
Anyway, this is when Audrey claims that a bright blue light came into their room and then the door opened. And when the door opened, a foggy, kind of misty blue light poured in. And she claims that this blue light essentially was shining through their entire house. Like it was just everywhere. Everything was blue all of a sudden. Oh. And then 2 figures come into the room. They were both very short figures, and they described them as like almost child height, but still human-like.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how their alien abductions started. And as they grew older, more and more strange things would happen to these girls. Like that was just night 1.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh yeah. So big yikes.
Yeah,
they claim that they have been abducted by aliens countless times. Like countless. Absolutely countless.
They're like, we just have a sleepover with them every night. Like, what do you mean?
Not every night, but very often. Yeah. So, and they claim sometimes they get abducted alone, and sometimes they both get abducted together.
Okay.
So, they say that they have both been up in, they call them flying devices, but it's a UFO, like an unidentified flying object. So they've been up in UFOs, and they could actually see their house from above, out of the window. And
okay.
But their issue is, what the girls say, is that the aliens must have some sort of like mind erasing technology, because every single time that this happens, they can remember only bits and pieces of it. But like there's flashes that they do remember. So like they remember not necessarily the aliens coming in to get them, but there's like a flash of them like looking out the window from the UFO and seeing their house, and then there's like a flash, it's just quick memories.
Yeah.
So like they can see like the little flashes, but not the entire picture of like what actually happened the full time. So Debbie also shares her experiences. She said that she remembered being on a spaceship and standing there in the ship, and then suddenly the floors and the walls disappeared around her, and she could see the earth.
Oh my god.
Like the whole ship became like clear, so that she could see the earth standing in the ship, as if she was just standing in the middle of space.
What?
Which that is fire, aliens. I want that experience.
Cool.
Give me that package.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's crazy.
Oh my god. That's just so crazy to think about.
Right. Right. Like, and that is scary though. Like, because she was like a kid. Like, that would be scary, but kind of fire. Kind of fire. But every single time, no matter what, whenever they would be abducted or visited, they would always just wake up back in their bed as if nothing had happened.
So it's almost like they're dreaming.
That's what some people think. Yeah.
Oh.
Over the years, the girls, they're having more and more experiences with these entities, and eventually they start referring to them as the bald men, because they had to have some kind of a name, and they were bald. They didn't have any hair.
Yeah.
So the bald men. And ufologists who have studied this story actually says that the twins' stories seem to very closely coincide with what they have dubbed the gray aliens. So we've talked, if you're new here, we've talked about aliens extensively. They say that there's like multiple different kinds of alien, like varieties. Just as there are people, there are alien varieties, And some look different than others. Like, so we have the gray aliens, there's like reptilian ones, there's a bunch of different kinds. So anyway, what we kind of recognize as aliens today, the gray, typical, like movie alien, is kind of what they were seeing at this point in time.
Oh my god, that's
So,
so
right,
wild.
they claim that these beings looked very human like, but they were kind of grayish in color. And they're very short in stature, like child height, but they're adults. And they look like adults, but
Oh
they're
my
short.
god.
And they are completely hairless. But the head is enlarged. Now they actually
Mm-hmm.
don't mention the eyes because typical aliens. Look at our
Yes.
aliens. They have big eyes. Eyes aren't mentioned at all. So just they have a big head.
It's so crazy because it's like those type of aliens just seem so much like Hollywood,
They do. They do.
like made up by people.
Yeah, maybe.
But are they, or
Right.
or like is
Like
it only because somebody saw them?
exactly. It's hard to know. Like which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Right.
Like maybe one day we'll know. So, in the twins' childhood, they would plead with their parents like almost every single night not to make them go to bed because that's when they would have their encounters with the bald men. And of course, I'm sure you can imagine their parents did not believe them and they thought that they were just saying this so that they could stay up later. So, um, not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this continues to happen, obviously, because the girls have to go to sleep. So Audrey says that they started doing experiments on her when they turned 12.
Experiments like what?
So, like, I guess from 5 to 11, they were just going up in space, or at least that's what they could remember. That they just remember being up there in the ship. But when they turn 12, suddenly experiments are going on. So, at this point in time, nobody is listening to them. Nobody is believing them. Only, thank God they have each other, low key, because they believe each other. But other than that, nobody believes them.
See, it's crazy though that they are both saying this to each other because like it's been years at this point. So like
So they have actually been saying it this whole time to each other.
that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm just saying like the fact that they are have been on the same page this whole time.
Yeah.
It's like that makes it more believable.
Yep. And even more believable, they actually, like, once the experiments start, they talk more about it with each other. And they both learn that they've both kind of been keeping logs about what's happening and they compare them with each other. And they're
So
very
okay,
similar.
do they see each other while they're there?
Not yet.
Do they go up separately?
But they do, but they have been together. I haven't got there yet, but they've been up. They claim that they've been up there together and
Okay.
separate.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
hold on, we haven't got there yet. So yeah, they, they're comparing their stories now, and at least they've written down at least what they can remember. Of course, we know they don't know the whole thing. But yeah, their trips were very similar, and sometimes they even matched up perfectly. They didn't always match up perfectly, but sometimes they did. And they actually have never fully figured out what they were studying them or doing the experiments
Mm-hmm.
for, but they do think they have an idea.
Okay.
And before I get into the idea, they would also, at this point in time, come back when they would wake up with bruises. Not bad bruises, but they would wake up with bruises.
Oh
So then
no.
they knew like something, it was different than it was before. So, also, okay, this is the reasoning of what they think is going on. I'm forewarning you right now, it's bad. So, the alien abductions, at this point, it's been 7 years since this has been
Oh
happening.
my god.
And things are a little bit more predictable at this point for the
Okay.
girls. And they have realized that the alien encounters um, are starting to happen now once a month. And it always would be lined up with the full moon, which coincides with when their menstrual cycle starts.
What?
Yes, every single time. So the girls believe that these aliens were definitely studying the human body, more than likely how we reproduce.
What? And they're testing children.
Yeah, because that's when your period starts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's why they started doing when they're 12.
Yeah. And they were like preparing them before that for 7 years. Yeah.
What are they doing to them?
They don't know. That's what they don't remember. But they know that they're doing something because they're coming back with bruises. So,
Ugh.
yeah. Okay, also, very interesting fun fact. So, at some point in their like childhood, teen, whatever you would call that time of their life, they actually move from Athens, Ohio to the state of Massachusetts. And the
Okay.
girls were like, "Oh my god, thank God finally like we're moving, the aliens are not going to follow us.
Right.
Like this is our chance to go." Especially since they were moving so far away. So, they're laying in their new house trying to fall asleep. Who comes to the door? The blue light. The blue light
Oh
starts
my
shining, and they immediately
god.
knew in that moment. Like, okay,
How they how
I don't know. They found them.
they got trackers in them?
Yeah, they knew. They
They
knew.
probably do have some sort of tracking device in them.
But guess what?
Hmm.
The figures that walk into this blue light, it's not the bald men. This is different. These creatures, they say, looked more like reptiles. They were 6 feet tall at least, way bigger, like double the height of the original
Oh
ones.
my god.
And the girls claim that they took both of them from their room and instead of onto a ship like they have always done, they took them underground into tunnels.
Ugh. That makes me. I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that
it's
at
getting
all.
it's getting much worse from here. So this is where in the tunnels that more tests are ran on them, and the girls say that they were sexually assaulted down there. Yep.
By the alien.
Yes. Yes. And they do make it a very big point to say, like, up until that point in time, like, they do not think that that happened to them before.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But these creatures did keep coming back, and this kept happening. Not at, like, once a month or whatever. But, yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh my god.
yeah. So, as you can probably imagine, as these girls are hitting, their older adulthood, I guess you could
Mm-hmm.
say, older teen lives, they're like, okay, we need to start therapy. Still, nobody believes them. Nobody, not anybody at all. But they're like,
Yeah.
we obviously need help. Or maybe we
Right.
are crazy.
I mean, yeah, like I
Like,
guess you really don't know.
like, let's just go talk to a therapist. And they tried multiple, but none of them were receptive to anything that they were saying. Like, they were like, I guess, like, we don't believe you. Like, you're making that up for your brain is making that up to protect you from whatever is really happening. And they're like, well, no, I think that is actually happening. But
Oh.
yeah, so they tried that avenue. It did not work out for them.
No.
So now they're moving on to avenue 2. They're like, let's go to a hypnotist and see if they can recover the memories for us so we can remember ourselves what happened fully.
Okay.
Because they know that they're missing time, like in their memories.
Yeah.
So that is a way, in the good year of 2026 even, that people go and try to recover memories.
Mhm.
So the hypnosis did seem to unlock memories.
Yeah.
Which was helping them process, what they were going through. So that's good. Good and bad, I'm sure. And by 2006, they were 33 years old and living separately, still like in the same state, I think, but not together. And they were still having experiences every now and again in 2006. And they were adults, 33.
Yeah.
So I think after 30 years, they were sick and tired of not being listened to. Because it's still happening. Like I think if it wasn't still happening, they'd be like, whatever, we don't care.
Right.
But as it's still happening, they're like, I mean, I'm an adult now. You can't say I'm crazy, but the people are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they decide, screw it. We're gonna become the listeners. And they actually start a hotline because they want to help other people and see if helping other people and like believing other people's stories like this could help them maybe get answers themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the hotline is called Starborn.
Okay.
And it is for anyone to call if you've ever had an alien encounter. And the sisters promise to listen, support, and believe anybody who contacts them.
Do they still have it open?
To this day. To this second, it's open. Oh my God. So if you have an encounter, Starboard. Okay. And I also like that it's called Starborn because it's like the aliens,
Yes.
That's a very good name.
Yeah.
So, so many people ended up contacting them. And so they decide, actually, we're going to start a support group to physically meet up with these people.
Okay.
But the problem was that these people were from all over, and like there was no really good meeting place. So it wasn't going to be able to be a thing where they could like meet once a month. So they decide, okay, fine, it's going to be one meeting per year. Everybody has to fly like to a middle ground or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And whatever happens in these support groups has been kept very hush hush because they want it to be a very safe place for
Oh.
these people.
So that, yeah, so they don't really talk about it anywhere else.
No,
Yeah.
no, like kind of if you want to know, you better have an encounter and go.
Yeah. Oh
So,
my gosh.
yeah, we don't really know a lot of the answers or if they've been able to find answers, like through that. But what I do know is that it was a bunch of people sharing and comparing stories. And we don't even know how many people have attended the conference,
Mm-hmm.
but the Starboard support group got a lot of media attention. And this is actually what made the twins famous. And this led them to be invited on a bunch of shows and interviews on
Okay.
their lives. And finally, people are starting to listen to them.
Good.
At about 35, 36, it took them
Yeah.
3 decades, almost 4, to
Oh
listen to
my
them.
god.
But finally, they are. So Audrey, in her adult life, she actually starts going to UFO and alien conventions to like tell her story and meet other people. So, she's more public
Mm-hmm.
now about it. And yeah, it's, here that she like explains like her entire life, like even through her sister like experiencing stuff with her, like she
Mm-hmm.
still felt incredibly alone. And I bet I bet, like,
Yeah.
like, because just nobody else really understands that
Right.
at all.
Oh my god. That must be so hard to like go through something
Right.
and then people don't believe you, think
Right.
you're crazy, like
Like, and even if she is crazy, like, regardless, like
yeah.
if they are not being abducted by aliens and this is like something else, like
Mm-hmm.
they still needed help
Right,
regardless.
and nobody was helping them. That's actually crazy.
It's really sad. It is really, it's
Yes.
sad.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Anyway, the first person who actually really truly believed Audrey, it actually was kind of like the spark to kind of start Starboard.
Okay.
Um, was neuroscientist Robert Davis from Northport, Florida, and he ended up giving a keynote address about his own research project that he
Mm-hmm.
did, which involved more than 2,300 people who claim that they have had alien encounters. And she was one of those 2,300 people.
Oh my god.
Yep. And she was able to tell him her story and actually be heard for once. And so that's kind of what pushed the, Starboard
That's
and
oh my
what led her to speak now today at more conferences to be able to help other people.
god. Right, right.
So yeah, so now she wants to be like the Robert Davis that he was for her,
Yeah.
for everybody else. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very sweet. So one last encounter story I will tell you from Audrey and Debbie. This one's the wildest one to me. They claim that they were abducted one night, and this is one of the times that they were abducted together. So they were abducted
Mm-hmm.
separately, like beamed up, I
Right.
guess, not together. But once they got up there, they say that they are on in this room, and it looks like a classroom. There's a bunch of desks, and when they look around, they see human children, all and their children too, um, all sitting at the desk. There's humans, and then they see each other, and they're like, "Oh, oh," the Spider-Man meme.
So oh my god. So they literally like yeah, they have a whole classroom full of kids that they
Yes,
abducted.
yes. So, and the aliens were the teachers, and the humans, kids, were the students. And what was the lecture, you might ask? Well, they say that the aliens were telling them that there was a reason that they had to do all of this, that they have been abducting, I guess, all of these children their whole lives. And that's because that they were the special humans with a greater purpose. And until it was time to help with their specific purpose,
Yeah.
they would not know what it was. But when it became time to help with your purpose, you would know immediately what that was. And so that's kind of what they're talking about in the lecture hall up in the space. And so
Oh
then
my
they
god.
go back down
What?
to bed and they're like, okay, what's my special purpose? Like, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Years go. Years and years and years pass. And one random day, Audrey said she kind of just immediately snapped, gained consciousness
Yeah.
that her purpose was to stop global warming and climate change because the Earth would die and this would create a chain reaction to the other planets and eventually wipe out everything. And that's what the alien, like, I guess
Oh my god.
they
Wait.
beamed it right to her head.
What? So has she been doing stuff to like
Well, so this was back in 2013, Savannah, when she was
Okay.
on all of those interviews and she was like, my purpose is to stop global warming. So I
Yeah.
need everybody to stop like global warming.
Yeah, she's like, guys, stop. Guys,
Yeah,
for
stop.
real."
Stop it. No, she had this whole thing, but I
Yeah.
was like, we
Yeah.
won't get into that. But
Mhm.
yeah, so she did try her hardest. She went, and every chance that she got, she was trying to warn people that like we do need to take. I mean, she doesn't know how to stop global warming, but she was like, we need to take whatever steps because the aliens told me. And of
Yes.
course, people use this to, discredit her story because, as we even know all too well, they did not stop global warming. If anything, we've sped it up since 2013, like significantly.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how people use, that's especially the biggest evidence that people use to discredit her because they're like, well, you're losing your special purpose. I'm like, okay, well, they put a lot on that girl's shoulders.
Right.
Like one
No,
singular
right.
person's shoulders to stop freaking global warming.
Oh my god,
Like
yeah.
that's kind of hard, but
Yeah, a little
yeah.
bit.
But they're like, well, if that was really her divine purpose, like she should have been able to stop it. That's what they say. And I'm like, that's
I
kind of
guess,
savage. Like
but damn,
like
that's
okay.
nuts.
Like okay, but like with that I have to say like that's something that would take every single person on this planet to change. Not one single person. Like that's
Right.
it's not even it. But anyway, today Audrey is still attending conferences and speaking, and both Audrey and Debbie still run and maintain Starborn support for anybody who has encounters. And that is the legend of Audrey and Debbie Hewins. But Savannah, I have a question that I want to end with. If your future children come to you in the middle of the night and they're like, please don't make us go to sleep, there's aliens. And they come and they get us. Like, what are you, like, are you believing them?
I feel like it has to be like if we've recently watched a movie or something that has them, then I'm like, okay.
That's
all right.
valid. That's
like,
valid.
You're just making this up.
But there's no movie.
But like, I don't know, maybe I would. Like, I would, okay, you know what you do then is you get a camera, put it in their room.
Clock it. Or you sleep in there.
Yeah.
Like with them.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Because, like, yeah, they didn't have cameras back then. But
yeah,
they could have easily slept in the room with them.
Yeah,
like there were things that they could have done.
Yeah,
even
like,
if it didn't
your
mean
scared to go to bed, like do something.
Right.
Like,
right. And also, especially if they're scared to go to bed every single day for their whole life. It's not like
right.
There's a season of them being scared or like a little, like they're scared still right now.
Right.
And they're grown. So I don't know if their story is true, but like,
what do you think the parents would even do at that point? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, you're getting abducted. Like, we can't stop the aliens.
They better.
We're just humans. Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
I mean, genuinely, I don't know, but like, I would try to at least fight the alien.
They get beamed up by
Well, I'd try to grab their ankle so I'm beamed up with them. Like they're. I mean, I feel like there's ways.
Maybe.
And that's how I beat up.
Or maybe the technology is just beyond our comprehension, and they specifically target a specific person, and you can't go with somebody else. Like,
but I don't think their parents tried to help them.
No, well,
so we'll never know. So we'll never know.
Well, unless we get in that
well,
situation.
Aliens, come on, come on.
We'll see.
They're like, Taylor, you don't have a special purpose. Your special purpose is down there. Like,
they're like, we're gonna not even deal with Earth anymore.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want that. We don't need that. Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wild one.
It really,
like, that's scary. Honestly, like, as much as I talk about wanting to get abducted, like, that is scary. I wouldn't want to be abducted every day of my life.
No.
Or like my whole life, all the time.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
And especially if I was on my period and they abducted me, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. I'd be like, any other time, literally any other time, contact me.
Do you think this is how like animals in the wild feel when like people take animals to like do testing on them and stuff?
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah. I feel like yes. It's
like,
probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
And that's the lesson.
Yeah, right.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock it. Well, Honestly, I guess that's all I have for you guys this week.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Like I got nothing else.
No.
Now I'm thinking existential questions in my brain.
Right, yeah.
Well, good luck with the existential questions I've called. Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right.
I guess
Go.
we will see you guys next week.
Cue the music.